I am not happy right now. I actually don't even really want to speak to the vlog right now, so I'm just gonna have to finish this vlog another time because this sucks. Good morning, guys. As you can tell, we have a little foundation already on our face. Let's make it a little even. I was just about to start getting ready, and then I was like, you know what? Let's pick up the vlog and vlog today. So that's what we are doing. Welcome to the channel. We are kind of having to rush a little bit here because we have been, listen, this has been a slow morning. A lot of you ask how the heck I wake up at 2 o'clock each morning. And the answer is, when I first wake up, it is not pretty. Like when I open my eyes, because most of the time you guys know my alarm doesn't actually go off. Actually, this morning, I don't know what it is. I woke up 1 minute before my alarm, and that's what usually happens. Like, how does my body do that? I don't know. But when I realize I need to get out of bed, it's not pretty. Like this morning, my eyes were barely opening. I was just not really sure if this was going to work today for us. I've been very reckless with my bedtime, and it's so funny when I say that and you guys are like, this is what time we're going to bed. But I, for example, last night went to bed around 9:45, 10. I know that is terrible. That is terrible. For the record though, I got into bed at like 9:20, which is still not good, but it took me a little bit to fall asleep. I think I want to do a whole video on tips for waking up early, because while you guys obviously most likely aren't waking up at 2 in the morning every day, trust me, I get it. I know even waking up at 5, 6, like it can be hard when you're not used to it, and I feel like I am definitely used to these early hours. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn the bell notifications on if you want to see how to wake up in the midst of the night. Obviously, not really. There's no point to wake up at my time unless you have a job to do. But let me just say, my biggest tip has to be the shower. It just separates me feeling like I'm dying. I'm like, I need to do something in this meantime before I actually put on makeup and get ready. So it just like separates that. It just wakes me up. I don't know. There's something about that shower, and then I get out of the shower and I'm like, okay, we got this. We're gonna do it. I know not everyone showers in the morning, which I can't imagine. I have to shower right when I wake up, and then at the end of the day as well. But exciting news, guys. It is Friday, and not only is it Friday, it is the Friday of 4th of July weekend. And normally when holidays come around, I hate them. You guys know I work every single holiday as a TV news reporter. It's just what you do. And people are always so confused by this, but I always say, listen, pal, when it's the 4th of July, I dare you to turn on your TV. Is it black? No. People are gonna be out there working. You're gonna see cable news, local news. It's all on. The world does not stop. Because the 4th of July lands on a Saturday this year when I'm not working, I just get the day off. And oh my gosh, I can't remember the last time I got a holiday off, which the 4th of July isn't like a crazy holiday. Obviously, it's like the Thanksgiving and the Christmas that really does suck to work. But still, it's just going into work when you know everyone is barbecuing and having fun together and living their normal lives. It sometimes is not the best. I actually remember I went out the last 4th of July because I was working dayside the next day, so I didn't have to get in until 9. It was a big mistake because the entire time I was out, all I was thinking about was the fact that I had to work tomorrow and I needed to wake up and I needed to get story ideas, and everyone else was just drinking and having fun at this party I was at, and I obviously couldn't really drink because I had work the next day, and I just should have stayed home. So this year we are redeeming ourselves. Oh, you bet your bottom dollars we are. And we are gonna have a nice work-free weekend. But first, we gotta get through Friday. Let's face it, with parades and fireworks and cookouts, it is so easy to forget what the 4th of July is all about. Yes, we are back in the breaking news center this morning. No, we're not doing any breaking news. Same reason as last vlog, just because I don't have anyone to shoot my live shots. Some of our videographers are on vacation. Basically, this is the alternative when you have no one to shoot your live shots and you're not allowed back in the studio yet because we are still technically working from home. So they have quarantined me to the breaking news center. A lot of you guys ask if I pick my own story ideas, and the answer is yes and no. Basically, you pitch your own ideas, but you don't really get the final say. For example, what I'm doing today was assigned to me. I pitched something about the economy and the jobs report coming out, but instead they wanted me to do a 4th of July story, and I'm an idiot wearing orange today. Like, I couldn't have worn red or blue. This is ridiculous. I just slipped my mind. But my story today was talking to a veteran about what the 4th of July and the American flag means to them. And whenever I do these kinds of stories, it reminds me of my brother. He served in the Marine Corps for 4 years. But the awkward thing right now is we're really not on good terms. All I can say is if it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. I am the most politically understanding person ever. We can have different viewpoints and it's just fine. Let's just not talk about it. That's my motto. And my brother and I have very different political viewpoints. Very different. I normally just let it kind of go over my head. Like, I'm just like, okay, like, let's just not talk about it. Somehow the topic came up yesterday and I just couldn't help myself. I kind of just told him my viewpoint and we got into a very heated discussion and we ended up hanging up the phone abruptly, but obviously it's fine. We're gonna be fine. I'm gonna call him today and say, listen, let's just not talk politics. Like, I think that's the solution. If you know you are so different than someone else on a political spectrum and you know they're not changing their mind, you're not changing your mind, what's the point in discussing it? Like, what is the point? It just frustrates me. I made the mistake yesterday and that's where we're at today. But anyway, we're here by the computer. The really cool thing about the Breaking News Center is you can kind of like watch the show, which I'm not used to because obviously I'm out in the field. We don't have TVs out there. So it's kind of really cool watching it. And all I can say is our anchors freaking rock. Like, I actually sit here cracking up. They're just so good. And by the way, do you see that weather forecast? I am so happy. I feel unworthy, but we're gonna take the W.
Hey, Cliff.
Hey, Mom.
How are you doing?
Good.
Done in the studio for the day?
Yeah, I'm driving home now.
Yeah.
Neil and I got into a big political fight yesterday.
Oh, no. Over what?
He was just saying something ignorant and I was walking back from Kroger and I was just like, you know what? No. Because normally he says all this stuff all the time, but yesterday I was just like, no.
Yeah, I always say to him, I don't want to talk about this. That's what I say. Let's not talk about this. That's the way I get him off it.
Guys, it totally slipped my mind that today is technically a holiday for the rest of the world because most companies were given today as a day off just because the 4th of July landed on a Saturday this year. And that's fine, not a big deal, right? Well, it is when you're trying to set up interviews for Monday. This has just really not been a good 30 minutes because I decided I wanted to do a story on hot car deaths because you guys saw next week is gonna be all in the 90s. It's super hot and this happens every single year. I mean, in 2019, I think there were 52 child deaths in the United States of people leaving their children in hot cars, which is so heartbreaking. And so I began my phone calls, just kind of who can speak on this. Started with Kentucky State Police, then went on to Ohio State Police, then went on to the fire department, then went on to AAA. As we speak, there are this is so embarrassing to admit. I have called 14 different people. No one is answering and I'm like, what is up? Like, normally, you know, it might take a few calls, but 14? Okay, just realized everyone is off today and this is fantastic. Not really, it's not fantastic at all. This is the life of a reporter on a holiday, even though it's technically not a holiday. I guess to the rest of the world, it is. It's okay, we're fine. We're gonna let these 14 calls stew a little bit, see if we got any bites. But one thing I do have to say is this whole hot car deaths thing reminds me of kids drowning. It's just one of those things that happens every single year to so many people and you don't think it'll ever happen until it happens to you. And there's this country singer, I can't remember his name, but it happened to him a couple of years ago and he has been such an advocate for letting people know it just takes a couple of seconds. He just kind of turned his back to the pool and his kid went in and it took seconds for the child to die. And I have such admiration for him because that is such a difficult, I just got the chills. Like, that is such a difficult thing to talk about and he does it. And he does it so that doesn't happen to anyone else. And anyway, I really have so much admiration for that. But yeah, so that's why I think this story really is important. I really want to do it. We are going to push through and persevere. Okay, remember when my only problem this morning was people not calling me back? Well, now we have a new problem. I have to shove this oatmeal down my throat as fast as possible because we need to get out the door. I will explain in the car. All right, so I just pulled up to City Council feeling a little nervous because the last time I was here, I don't have a badge that says I work with Local 12 and the security guard was like, fine, I'll let you in, but next time you have to have your badge. And I was like, okay, sir, I don't have a badge. So I'm praying I'm gonna be allowed in. We're gonna see how it goes. And yeah, oh, I didn't even tell you, I'm the worst human. So I got pulled to do a live shot for the noon. Cincinnati City Council is voting on whether or not face masks will be required in public. We've already seen Dayton do it, Columbus do it, and now I have a feeling they're gonna vote yes, but then again, what do I know? So we're gonna see. It's a really fluid situation. The council meeting starts at 11:30. My live shot is for noon, so they could have an answer, they could not, I don't know what. And David Winter is calling me. Hello?
Hello, Clancy Burke.
Okay, never mind. I'm actually not going into City Hall. I'm the outside reporter, so David, one of our reporters, has to like text me and tell me what's going on inside, but they're not gonna have a vote on this by the time I am live, I don't think. But actually, out of the corner of my eye, I think these are protesters. Some people are not happy with this. They do not want us to have to wear face masks, and I'm sure I'll be going live in front of the protesters. This is one of those situations where you just really don't know what's about to happen. So that's what we're in. Happy Friday, happy Friday. I'm gonna just kind of read up on this, do more research, just because in these situations, the more knowledge, the better. Well, the last time you guys saw me, I was ready for the noon live shot. I was good to go. I was excited. And then everything that could go wrong went wrong. First, there were the audio issues. Right now, City Council. And the second thing, the big thing, I'm actually saving for my next bloopers video. You guys know I have several blooper videos on my channel because in the TV news industry, things often do go awry. So I'm actually just gonna save that because I'm gonna have one coming out within the next month. So if you're not subscribed, this is the opportunity to hit that button below. But no, honestly, on a serious note, I was not happy at all. As a matter of fact, I tried to continue the vlog and no. I am not happy right now. I actually don't even really want to speak to the vlog right now. So I'm just gonna have to finish this vlog another time because this sucks. It just sucks when you are so prepared and you're so ready and then things like that happen. And it was the lead story. It was a very big story, by the way. They did end up passing that, and people will need to wear face masks if they are in public places in Cincinnati inside. But that's beside the point. It was just a really bad 15 minutes because as all of these issues are going on, I was dealing with multiple people who, for lack of a better word, were just being very annoying. Whenever you see the cameras and the microphone and the Local 12 logo, I guess it just draws attention. I had this guy who was trying to get free advertisement for these things he was selling, these like face shields, and he would not leave me alone. During my live shot, as soon as I went on, he came to the live shot and was trying to hold up his stuff to get free advertising. Luckily, my photographer panned the camera and he wasn't on it, but it's just so frustrating. And then I had another person who was I don't even know what he was saying. Like, he was complaining about something and yelling at the news for something. I really wasn't paying attention. I just said goodbye. Like, have a good day, sir. Have a good day. And I just walked away. Like, and normally I try to be a little more nice even when people are being mean, but it was just, I feel like it was just 15 minutes of just disaster. Part of me wants to just pretend that never happened and end this off in like a, oh my gosh, like this was my day, like in like a really merry old way. We did the noon live shot and pretend like everything was great, but this is it. This is a better depiction of what it's like to be a reporter, where some days it's not gonna be good. Some days are going to suck. Issues will happen with your audio and your video and everything. Like, the things will go wrong. The bad days will happen, and I think it is very important to keep it real. Today, I happened to pick up my vlog camera. I wanted to show you a day in the life. Didn't know how it was gonna go because every single day, I don't know what, how it's gonna go, obviously. This is just what this day was. And the beauty of what I do, though, is that you have tomorrow, in this case, Monday, where you go into work and you nail it. And it's a good day. And so it's just, I don't know, it's just like, that's the big thing. Don't get caught up in one little mistake, one little error, one little bad moment, because you have a million more. You have a million more, spots to mess up. Don't, though. Forget about it. Get it out of your mind. I ended up coming home, taking a nap, which I really needed. I woke up and I was like, you know what? Wow, we're gonna be okay. This was very embarrassing, to say the least, that this even happened, but the same way I'm forgetting about it already, the rest of the world is. The world was watching. The rest of whoever was watching in Cincinnati forgot about it, but we're okay. We're gonna be okay, guys. We're gonna be okay. Anyway, hope you guys did enjoy this, and like I said, if you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I get so many comments on my videos from people saying, oh my gosh, didn't realize I wasn't subscribed. And I'm like, what? And also turn the bell notifications on so that you really never miss a video. Even my mom was saying my video was not popping up in her subscription feed a couple of weeks ago, which is kind of weird. And also we have the social media, of course. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Well, if I say let you guys go as if I'm holding you hostage, maybe I am, I don't know. But I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.